Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have MATIC Network Polygon daily update. Let's see guys what it will do and of course make a price prediction and a technical analysis. We will discuss why there is indecisiveness in the market right now, why it isn't going upwards, why it isn't going downwards, and of course we will see many other things. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button to turn all the notifications on, and of course share the video. Thank you so much for watching. I started the Fibonacci retracement up to this top right here, 18th May down to this bottom, 23rd May. The reason is I wanted to find resistance levels, important resistance levels. So we got and we hit the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level multiple times here. You can see that we hit multiple times. So for now, 1.96, 1.72 is our major support level for now, and of course guys, we need to surpass the 1.96. You can see there is indecisiveness in the market. We are not going upwards or downwards. We have declining volume here. That's one of the reasons guys, we can't go much upwards. We don't know where to go, and of course you can see it by the MACD. You can see both of these lines, the blue line and the orange line, can't move up along with each other and can't have the distance needed. So we can't say for sure if we are going upwards guys, or if the signal line goes downwards and the blue line follows. Okay, we can't say this for sure. All we know now is that we need to go upwards because we want to make higher lows. We don't want to fall down from this support line for the MACD as well. We don't want to break this resistance line as well. So for now, what we need to do is we need to go upwards. We need to go upwards, but there is indecisiveness in the market. Low volume here, you can see it on the MACD again, and of course we need to see some further movement. So we are going now to MATIC against USDT in the 4-hour frame on the commodity channel index. We are closer guys to an oversold situation. We are closer to this area right here, because right now if we are in an oversold situation, then we have a buying opportunity. But for now we are inside the gray zone. We don't have any clear buying opportunity or any clear of course selling opportunity, because we wanted, if we had a selling opportunity we would be there for example, and for the short term we would correct a little bit. But for now what we want to see for MATIC is if we can go upwards from here or we go downwards all the way. We want to go upwards from here guys. We want to just pump it up. Okay, we want to just go upwards, and I will tell you what I think in just a few minutes guys, especially on MATIC against Bitcoin chart and on MATIC against USDT. Right now what we want to see for the SSL channel is that we get a bullish recross, but the SSL channel is sometimes wrong on the 4-hour frame. On the daily frame it looks better. We will check it out. You can see guys on the commodity channel index on the daily frame we are getting lower highs and higher lows. Eventually there is indecisiveness here as well. We are inside the gray area. We are inside minus 100 and 100, and we can't clearly have a perspective of where we will go. Okay, we can't clearly see by the naked eye guys. You don't have to be a scientist to see, but we can't really see how we will go upwards or downwards. Same here for the RSI. We are between 30 and 70, and you can see that we are getting higher lows and lower highs. We are getting into a squeeze point eventually guys. We are getting into a squeeze point where we say we have low volume and we might go downwards or upwards afterwards. Okay, so for now for the MACD in the daily frame, you can see that we have gone into this support level. What we don't want to see now is going further down, because we have some major now some distance with between the lines guys, the blue line and the orange line, and we don't want to go further down. That will mean that MATIC can go even further down. We won't stop here, or eventually if we go a little down then back up immediately. Okay, so for now let's see how we can turn this point, because according to the SSL channel guys, we are having a buying opportunity on the daily frame. Okay, we are still having a buying opportunity, but we are inside the Bollinger bands. You can see another indecisiveness in the market is that we are in the middle of the two lines. If we are in the middle of the two lines guys, we don't have a clear buying opportunity. Whether we should buy or not, we don't know. So the thing that you feel, the thing that you feel again, guys, you guys can feel that we don't know if MATIC can go upwards or downwards, for example, or why doesn't MATIC go upwards against Bitcoin. Okay, the reason is that MATIC doesn't perform so good for the short term against Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, the 20-day MA is above the 50-day MA and we have some signs that we can move upwards, but for now we don't go upwards. But I will tell you something. If a swing high happens right now for Bitcoin, MATIC is in the perfect position now to go upwards, because MATIC against Bitcoin is in an oversold situation, guys. We are getting down here. MATIC against Bitcoin is going to an oversold situation. Therefore, we might soon see that we are going upwards again. If a Bitcoin swing high happens, then MATIC can easily go upwards. Okay, for now, with the 20-day MA is above the 50-day MA, but we need a movement towards the upwards again for MATIC against Bitcoin. So it is looking good for now, for the short term, if we can get this swing high from the Bitcoin, because if we can't get the swing high and we just fall down furthermore, then it won't matter, guys. Even if we go upwards here, it won't matter, because we will just fall down a little bit less than Bitcoin, but we will correct more. So now we are going to go MATIC against Bitcoin in the daily frame. You can see we have gone down from the 0.618. We've lost this support level right now, and we wanted to maintain, for me guys, we want to maintain this low. However, we went down and we might retest the support level at 0.4045. Here we will go upwards for sure, because we have the commodity channel index below minus 100. So therefore, guys, we won't be going all the way down. We will stop around this area right here and we will climb back upwards. Okay, so it is looking okay, guys. It's looking good for now, but we need to see some further movement, because you can see we are getting lower lows and lower highs and higher lows. You can see here, guys, if we form this pattern that we say, I think that we might go upwards, but for now we fell down from the previous low. So I'm not so sure that now that we fell down from the 50-day MA, if we can climb back up to the 0.00057. You can see here the price label. I'm not so sure about that. Let's go now to MATIC against USDT in the price analysis. And what we need here is a Bitcoin swing high. Eventually now we have gone again above the 50-day MA, but we need to close above the 50-day MA. That's what we need, guys. Now we are in an overbought situation again, and therefore I don't know if we can close above the 50-day MA. I believe that we might see afterwards a red candle again. So for now, for Bitcoin, what we need to see is if we can make this swing high we were talking about, going to 42,000 USDT, going even maybe here, but in general, guys, you have to be very careful. I've always told you in my videos, you can't be greedy on a bearish market. Always have this in your mind. You can't go upwards. Even if we see a swing high, we will go down. Eventually, I believe the 26,000 USDT, 28,000 USDT is our next support level, and we will get there. But for now, guys, we need to see if we can have the swing high, the sign of relief. Okay, we need to see if MATIC can go upwards, can go and retest the 1.96, and why not going upwards, because a swing high here, if we can push up right now, this would mean that MATIC against Bitcoin, guys, would push upwards as well, because we are in a minus 100, we are in an oversold situation. And therefore, imagine if Bitcoin pushes up and MATIC against Bitcoin starts to outperform Bitcoin, imagine what will happen in the 4-hour frame. We will go upwards for sure, okay, and we will retest the 1.96. But for now, if Bitcoin can make this swing high, because right now we just approached a little bit above, you can see here we went a little bit above the 50-day MA, but this doesn't matter, because right there you can see that we had a huge sell pressure and then we went back inside. If we can go above the 50-day MA, this will be huge, but the thing here is that we are already in an overbought situation. Therefore, we already have an overbought situation, guys, and a very high risk. So what we need here is if we can go upwards. We have some room to grow. You can see here that we've seen higher commodity channel index in the past days, but now we are in a bearish market. You can see here we stop around 164 commodity channel index and we are going back down. So for now we have an overbought situation. We hope for, if we can go above, if we can push the commodity channel index on the 4-hour frame towards the upwards, then we might have the 50-day EMA as our support level. For now we can't assume that. We might find huge sell pressure here. Again, we hope that we don't see that, guys. We hope that we make the 50-day EMA as support level for now and we can eventually go down. We will see what we will be doing. Right now for MATIC, it would be very, very critical if we can make this swing high, and of course MATIC against Bitcoin is ready to start pumping up again. MATIC is ready to just go higher, okay? But for now we need the swing high, and of course don't forget, guys, that we are in a bearish market. We have to be careful. I've always told you that we have to be careful, and the long-term price prediction I had for MATIC, guys, was for the long term, not for the short term. For the long term I had in my previous video the 4 USDT, 4.25 USDT around there. It was not for the short term. For the short term we have to be careful, right? We can, at least I think, with a Bitcoin swing high, guys, of course we can surpass the 1.96, of course we can do that, but for now there is indecisiveness due to the MATIC against Bitcoin not going up or down, and especially correcting a little bit, and you can see that the volume is declining. The MACD on the 4-hour frame is, the lines are close to each other, and of course there is a lot going on. For MATIC against USDT, for example, in the 4-hour frame we don't have any oversold situation, therefore we don't know how much we will go up. We are, of course, on the 4-hour frame. You can see that we are making lower highs and higher lows. Eventually we are getting into a squeeze point where we want to see where we will go. Of course, guys, we might go down, we might go upwards, we will see about that. Right now we have to wait and see what the Bitcoin will do. In general, guys, just be patient and of course be cautious, because right now I believe that in the next days that Bitcoin, even if it has a swing high, it will then collapse and crash down. We need to consolidate. You can see on the daily frame, guys, we are having such a bearish signs. 20-day EMA crossed the 50-day EMA. The price went beyond the 200 EMA. The 20-day EMA even crossed the 200 EMA. We have lots of bearish signals, but I want to follow this pattern right here for the daily frame in order to see a swing high. Even if we can get past towards this resistance line right here, this top trend line, and of course not go down from this bottom trend line. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and of course stay tuned for many more videos. Bye.